So there's one little boy named Chris. Chris was so cool. We all in first grade. Why are you this cool in first grade? Chris had upperclassmen. You know, when you're in first grade, 5th, 6th, and 7th, them upperclassmen to you. They would follow him. I think his pops was somebody, but he used to put his book bag under his coat. I just thought that was so cool. It was innovative. I ain't never seen nobody do that before. You take your coat off and you take it in the coat closet, you good. Because the way I was doing it, I'm like, you got to take your book bag off, then take your coat off, then take your book bag. I'm like, this boy a genius. He living in the future. Chris was living in the future. So my grandma used to give me $5 a day to go to school. Let me tell you something. That's balling. That's pure balling. So I used to have $5 a day, go to school for this little bit of time. I think I must have lied or something about how much my food costs or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I lied. I hope I didn't. But I'm going to school, my $5 a day. Chris used to take my $5 every single day. And he never beat me up to get it. When he came to me aggressively for it, in my mind, in my 6-year-old, I want to be everybody's friend mind, I'm looking at it as, oh, clearly he needs this $5 more than I do. I've been poor constantly until I'm with grandma. So I'm going to give it to him and maybe he'll be my friend. So in my mind, we were friends because it got to the point where Chris didn't even have to ask for it. Well, I ain't gonna lie, he did have to ask for it. I gave it to him like it was his almost. Like I'll be sitting over there talking with the little kids. And I'm, what's up going on, guys? Anybody watch Power Rangers? Anybody saw Power Rangers episode that time? Chris come up with my $5. I hand it to him. Here you go. Yeah, so what happened was Tommy is now with Rita Raposa. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that I was getting bullied. It was just a situation of when Chris want the $5, give it to him. So in school, or at least in my schools, they used to have these school cookies. Let me tell you something. They was $3, $4. Fresh cookies. As a child, I used to always want them cookies. But my $5 was gone every day. So no cookies for me. Kids ain't sharing that. We 6 and 7. No, they're not sharing them cookies. It was just what it was. I'm just happy to be in this beautiful looking school. It was still kind of hoodish because where it wasn't the nicest. Like I'm from the trenches. I'm from where if you went over there, you would think you was in a third world country. That's the hood I'm from. You know, it's a different experience. This is just regular hood. This ain't the stuff I'm talking about. So it was cool. You know, you ain't really have to worry about too many gang members or anything like that. It was some around there, but you didn't have to worry about that. So it wasn't the same experience. So one day, like because I'm there so long with grandma, which was a wonderful thing, I was able to go to whatever break they had coming up. I don't know if it was the summer break. I know it was warm outside. So it could have been spring break or summer break. So one day, Chris decided he not going to come to school. Okay. Like I know why I gave him the $5. He made sure he got his $5. Where you put your little coats up. Chris is not here. I'm like, you shitting me. So y'all know what I did. Soon as lunch came, let me get them $3, $4 cookies, please. Appreciate you. I ain't never got the cookies. At first it was because I was poor, so I ain't get the cookies. Now I ain't getting the cookies because Chris take his $5 that used to be mine. So this day Chris ain't there. I get my 3 cookies and I still remember the order. There's only probably 3 to 4 people in the world that probably know this about me. Well, I ain't gonna say know it, probably that I told. 3 to 4. So whenever I get cookies, I would get 2 peanut butter and 1 chocolate chip. I even continued that in my 30s. And I would go to Subway before they decided to take away the peanut butter cookies. We should protest that. I want to protest Subway need to bring back them cookies because I don't appreciate that. I really don't appreciate that. Subway need to bring back them cookies. But anyway, so I get 2 peanut butter, 1 chocolate chip. And you know, they was warm. They used to be the warm big cookies. Oh, $3 for $1. Oh. And I remember that day somebody, like you get your little 1 carton of milk. That day, I don't know what happened, but somebody gave me their chocolate milk just looking out. I guess because Chris went there, because I feel like, I don't think Chris was the type of bully. He seemed like he was well versed. He seemed like he had other, if he was the bullier, he had other bullies. So maybe the whole grade and however many other people he was bullying, maybe it was just like a good feeling in the air because Chris ain't here. He probably bullied more people. I just didn't know about it. So Somebody gave me their chocolate milk. And if you grew up like me, we didn't play about that chocolate milk. Nigga give you his notebook and backpack together for your chocolate milk. Chocolate milk was currency coming up at that age. Somebody gave me their chocolate milk. So not only do I got my regular milk, but somebody gave me a chocolate milk too. It was my day. It was all aces for Q. It was the greatest day at school. Exactly what my plan was, which was to be everybody's friend. Everybody that was there was treating me nice. Even the girls was like, not like they wasn't on me or anything like that, but they just wasn't treating me mean like I was used to when I'm in the trenches with them girls. It was like the best day. Smashed them cookies. I don't even remember what else happened that day. I just remember smashing them cookies. But what I do remember is what comes next. I'm walking out and I had to walk. The school is like 6 or 7 blocks away from grandma's house. So I would take that little walk. It was like straight up the street. 6, 7 blocks, maybe 6. Maybe what? Because that's 2 blocks off Ashland. And then Woods. But that's Hermitage. Yeah, it's probably about 6 blocks. About 6 blocks. As I'm about to walk through the school parking lot and go to a grandma's house instead of walking all the way around the fence, I felt like you was a dumb kid if you made that trip. You know, you should got bullied. You dumb. Just cut through the little parking lot thing and save yourself some time. But maybe I'm not doing the math right. I don't know. Maybe they were just walking together, have fun. I don't know. Whatever. So I'm about to cut through the lot. Chris walks up with 2 8th graders behind him. Mind you, we're in 1st grade. Why are you this popular or whatever you is? Y'all know I can talk. Oh, whatever you are. Come on now. We having a good time. We here to swag out. Let's talk about it. Talk about my last bully. Anyway, Chris walks up. Like, it felt like he knew exactly where and when I would be walking, because we let out of school. We finna go to the break. Kids is happy. And I remember being there later instead of just walking straight home because the day was so good. After school, we talking. I'm having the greatest time. Like, it was crazy. I'm not used to having a day this good. It was the best day. I remember how much I enjoyed that day. And it was like Chris knew exactly where I would be walking and when I would be walking. Because the moment I turned into that little fence to try to go through the lot, Chris walks up, 2 8th graders behind him. Big ass. Like, to me, they giants. These are adults with you. So Chris tell me, no, not tell me. He had power in his question. Maybe that's funny to me. Maybe y'all think it's funny, but whatever. So he asked me, where my $5 at? First off, pause this. Anyway, how's this your $5? My nigga, you taking my $5. But anyway, let's get back to the story. So he asked for his $5. I got $4. I have $4. Shut up. We having a good time. So I got $4. That's all I got. I got the cookies, 2 peanut butter, 1 chocolate chip. So I hand him the $4. And as I'm about to walk past this little nigga, this motherfucker counted the singles. So you gonna count you bullying me? Like, this ain't your $5. Why did you take my word for it? I ain't never been late. I had never been late with a payment, nor have I ever argued the fees. I wasn't even getting anything for it. Maybe in his mind, he probably was looking like, oh, I'm not beating you up, and that's what you're paying for. I didn't see it that way. So I give him the $4. The nigga start counting it. And one of his guys like, hold my chest till you get done counting. Like, you can't go nowhere right now. We got to make sure Chris got his $5. I didn't give him a heads up like, yeah, it's only 4 in there. I got cookies. I just handed him the money like I'm used to doing. Like, I just hand you the money and you do what you do and I keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm handing him the $4. I'm finna walk back. Motherfucker, stop me. Hand on my chest. Hold on. What? What's going on? This motherfucker say, what my other $1? So in my mind, I just told him. Not even in my mind, I literally told him. I remember just telling him like, oh yeah, I got some cookies today. You wasn't here. I thought you weren't gonna be here. So I got me some cookies. So yeah, so I'm finna go. So this motherfucker repeat itself. Where my $5? Now I don't know what else the fuck to tell you. Like, I just told you I got the cookies with the $1. Like, my nigga, what's going on? But I just go, I got the cookies. Like, I'm telling him like in a concept of, you didn't hear me when I just told you that I spent the $1? Like, if you spend $1 out of $5, you only got $4. Like, I know we in 1st grade, but we know this math. We should know this math. So I'm so confused. Chris haul off, hit me in the mouth. Bah! Punch shit at me.